here we are again in the minideal's office for a new review, and today's review is the DOOGEE VALENCIA DG800. So this smartphone is running Android 4.4.2, which is the KitKat version, so the newest version of Android, and has 1 GB of RAM and 8 GB of RAM with MT6582 quad-core processor. So before anything else, let's see what is inside of the box. So first we can have a look at the packaging. So this is an eco-friendly package. So as you can see, made by 100% recycled paper after consumption of recycling. So this is an eco-friendly box. And we have like some specifications on the back if you want to have a look. So this is a 4.5 inches quad-core Android 4.4, as I say, WCDMA, and the RAM and the ROM, we will go back to it later. Okay, so first let's have a look at inside of the box. So first we have the phone, of course, so we'll see it later. Under the phone we have a few other items. So we do have a screen protector for free. We have a special case, as you can see here. It has like a kind of a chipset, so this is like to take pictures for selfies. So I will use it later to show you how it works. So we have a battery, as you can see here, of 2000 milliamps per hour. Then we have the user manual, all in English. Okay. So you will not get lost. Okay. Then we have earphones with control talk and in-ear. You can have a look. That's not it. We also have a USB charger, as you can see here. Okay, and we have like a fancy USB cable, which is not usual. All in silicone. Okay. So basically this is it for the inside of the box. Okay. So otherwise, what we do have is the smartphone itself. So this is an orange back cover, but we do have other colors, so you will have the opportunity to choose between light violet, white, or light blue green in between. So this is the 4 colors available at minideal.net, and you will have to choose between all of them when you check out. Okay. So now we can have a look at the phone itself. So we can see that here we have the camera and the sensor, the speaker. So the front camera is 8 megapixels, and I will get back to it later. So the back button, home button, and settings. On the side we have the volume button here. If we go all around, the microphone here. Then the power button on the other side, and the USB plug and the 3.5mm jack on the top. So otherwise we have the camera in the back here, as you can see. So this is 13 megapixels camera with flashlight and autofocus. And here you can see like the back cover is a bit special with some curves inside. Okay. And here on the back is the speaker. Okay. So this is basically for the phone. So the back cover is in plastic here. They're both in plastic, even the other one. So basically this is it for the phone, and now we can just open it to check what's inside. So inside, this is what we have. So as you can see, we have two SIM cards, so a WCDMA from 900 MHz to 2100 MHz, and a GSM one from 850 to 850 to 1900 MHz. Okay, and we have a micro SD card up to 64 gigabytes, so you will have large enough space to stock all your favorite data. Okay, so here you can see what is going on. So this is for the inside of the phone. So now what I propose to you is to put the battery and get started. Let's turn the DOOGEE DJ800. So this phone is 13.5 centimeters by 6.7 centimeters, and the thickness is 8.2 millimeters. Okay. So this is a 4.5 inches IPS full lamination OGS screen. Okay, QHD. So here we go inside already. So this is Android 4.4.2. So we will go through it just to check all what we have. So first we can check some applications. So as you can see, we have the browser, the backup, the calendar, calculator, camera, of course, you know, gallery, file manager, the Google. Also we have Google Maps and the Play Store, so you can download your favorite applications without any trouble at all, and the videos and the phone and everything. Okay, so you will not get lost. You have the basic applications usually available on Android. So let's have a look basically at the toggles here. So this is what we got. So the battery level, you can have access to the settings right away, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, the GPS, airplane mode, data connection, data usage, the audio profiles, the brightness. As you can see, it's already set up to the maximum for this review. Auto rotation and cast screen, which allows you to project basically the screen of your phone on a television, for sure, of course, for example, sorry. So otherwise, let's have a look right away to the settings, and it will be easier to explain everything. So here we go. So Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, data usage, of course, audio profiles, the display, so we can see what is going on. So you have wallpaper, the brightness, auto rotation, font size, and you can check the cast screen. For the storage, so it is a 8 GB ROM, but bear in mind that you can install a SD card of up to 64 GB. Okay. For the battery, I already showed you, it's a 2000 mAh battery. The back touch panel, so that's what I was talking about just before. So this is the special case from DOOGEE. As you can see here, we have a square on the back, and this square is used to take selfies, for example. So I will launch it to show you quickly how it works. Okay, so you can set up the different steps for it or not, and then the location, so the GPS, the security, the languages. What do we have in languages? So you can now check all what do you have inside. As you can see, the list is very, very long. Okay, so we can go back. And the backup reset, of course, the Google account, because you have the Play Store and you need to log in if you want to access it. The smart somato sensor. So here is basically the air view, so the air gestures. So I will show you now that it is actually working and without any trouble. And developer options, of course. So for the people who needs further settings. And then about the phone here, you can check. So this is the DJ800, and as you can see, This is really Android 4.2 Android KitKat. Okay, so we can come back, and now what I want to show you. So I was talking about the air gesture. So as you can see, this is working. I'm not touching the screen. Okay, and otherwise we have like a special stuff which is like the here. You can see I can move this little it looks like the iPhone, almost have the same on the iPhone, so I can move it wherever I want around the screen. And if I click on it, here you can see that we have recognized gestures, the menu, lock screen, home video, and back. So the bottom icons here is for quick access to some stuff, so the menu, the lock screen, home. But otherwise, if we click on the settings here, we can see no gestures. So if we add a gesture, you can see all the list of different applications. So for example, if we take the camera and we put like a circle, for example, okay, and we say okay, down, and then we come back, and for example we click again on it and we put a circle, it's launching right away the camera, you know. So you can set up like everything for every applications basically, so it's very useful if you want to have quick access to a lot of different applications. Oh, so yeah, so here I was talking about, you know, the button here. So look at what is happening if I press it. As you can see, it's working right away. So you can use it for the back camera and the front camera, so it's just easier to take pictures sometimes instead of pressing the button on the bottom of the screen. Okay, so it's working perfectly. So we can come back here, and basically this is almost it, you know, for the Android version itself. Okay, so now what I propose to you is to have a look at the benchmark. So the benchmark, for the people who don't really know, it's testing actually the performances of your device, and you get like all device specifications and technical details about it. So we already did it for you. So this is Antutu-X benchmark. So we got a score of 18,000 roundabout. So if we have a look at the bar chart, you can see that we are just a bit below Samsung Galaxy Note 2 and a bit before the Samsung Galaxy S3. Okay, so let's have a look at device info, which is the most important. So as you can see, this is DOOGEE DG800 442, already said. So the processor is actually a MediaTek MT6582 upgraded to 1.3 GHz, which has actually a Cortex A7. We have the Mali 400 MP for the graphic processor, and the whole resolution of the screen is a 960 by 540. So we don't have root access, and I will come back to it in a short while. Here you can see 1 GB of RAM, as I said, and 8 GB of RAM altogether. Of course, a quad-core processor, 1.3 GHz. Here, as you can see, we have a density of 240 dpi, and the multi-touch, we will try it later on. And 2 cameras. So on the back, as said already, this is 13 megapixels with text picture of 4160 by 3120 for the resolution. And on the front, we have a front-facing camera of 8 megapixels taking pictures of 3264 by 2448 for the resolution. Okay, so which is okay. So we can go down. So the Wi-Fi, and for the support of the sensors, you can see all the sensors what we have. So the direction, G-sensor, acceleration, light sensor, e-compass, proximity, gyro, and then we have the linear acceleration sensor and the rotation vector sensor. Okay. So I want to just go back to the camera quickly. What I want to say about it is like the back camera is actually a 13 megapixel, of course, but has a flashlight and autofocus. Okay, and the front-facing camera is actually 88 degrees wide angle shooting and has a smart capture beauty technology. Okay, that was just to precise all what you have. So about the routes, so they were talking about the route before. So here nothing fancy, just a normal user. What does it mean for you? It means this phone is not rooted. So basically, if it's not rooted, it means that if you want to root the phone, you will lose the warranty. Okay, so if you want to install a custom ROM, custom version of Android on it, you will have to root the phone, so you will lose the warranty. Okay, that's it. So otherwise we already made a GPS test and everything was working perfectly. Unfortunately I cannot show you because here the reception is very, very bad. However, now what I want to show you is actually a video in order to test the sound and how it renders the video. So we can go to the gallery quickly, and then what I want to show you is this GoPro video. Okay, so we can put the sound to the maximum and we can play it. Okay, so I repeat, you know, this screen is a 4.5 inches screen, IPS, full lamination, OGS screen, QHD. Okay. And so the sound is pretty powerful, to be honest. So we can go a bit further. So you will have no problem at all to watch any movie on it. It's very, very nice, and the quality is perfect. And the sound is very powerful, so you will be able to listen very, very high volume. Okay. So we can come back now, and otherwise, what I want to show is actually about the camera and the resolution. So let's take a picture and see how it goes with this camera. So I've got here, like, for example, the case, one of the case which can be available. So we can make, and we can actually use the back. Okay, so now we can come back and let's go back to the gallery then. So this is the case, as you can see. So if we zoom on it, as you can see, the details are very nice. Okay, can zoom really a lot on it. Okay. So this is, for example, what you will get. Let's have a shot at the gaming performances. So for that, I've been downloading for you a game which is named Asphalt 8. It's a racing game available on the Play Store, which usually requires quite a bunch of graphic performances. Okay, so we can have start the first race right away. So as you can see, it's no problem at all. You will be able to play without any trouble. Alright, so as you can see, it's running smooth, no lagging at all. It's perfect and the sound is pretty powerful as in the video, okay? So, then you can see that everything is working fine. So basically, to make like a quick summary about it, because it's a lot of things to say about this phone. So this is the DOOGEE Valencia DG800. So this phone is non-rooted, but it's a 8.2mm thin. However, this is a 4.5 inches screen, running Android 4.4, so the Android KitKat, the latest version, resolution of 960 by 540, IPS full lamination OGS screen QHD, 1GB of RAM, 8GB of RAM, SD card up to 64GB, the processor is MT6582 quad-core upgraded to 1.3 GHz, Cortex A7, Mali 400MP for the GPU, 2 cameras. So we have a front one, 8 megapixels with 88 degrees wide-angle shooting and smart capture. On the back we have the 13 megapixels, and we have this special case here from DOOGEE which allows you to take pictures, and in the meantime you can even scroll your screen just using your back finger, and I mean using the finger on the back, sorry. And then we have the OTG USB, okay. We have OTA, so on the air, so basically you can upgrade on Wi-Fi. And otherwise we have so this case and another one for free. We have the air gesture, which is perfectly working. It's no problem at all, okay. And otherwise this phone is 110 grams and had 13.5 centimeters by 6.7 centimeters. Okay, so this is all what you will get at minideal.net. So if you have any questions regarding this phone, let us know and leave a comment below this video, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. And if you feel like buying this phone, just feel free to visit www.minideal.net. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this review of the DOOGEE DG800, and until then, see you later for the next one.